They're like, the fat ugly nurse won't leave me alone. Got a s'mores macchiato. I got a year. That was empty though. So, oh my goodness, look what you paid. Hey everyone, good morning. I'm just getting ready for work. It's 5 o'clock. I got a s'mores macchiato from Dunkin. We have one local coffee shop that's really out of the way for me. Oh, and then I got a butter pecan coffee for Daniel. And then we have a Starbucks that's kind of close to my work. And literally, Dunkin' Donuts just opened up like 10 minutes from the house, which since we live in the middle of nowhere, that's actually really close. And literally on my way to everything. So I was like, well, I think I'm gonna learn to love Dunkin' Donuts. And then I went to Dunkin' like once or twice, and it's amazing. Oh, wow, there's no sweetener in that. That's not very sweet, but it's still really good. Anyways, today is day 2 of 3 of my 3-night stretch at work. So my spirits are still pretty high. Yesterday was an interesting night at work. So I had to do a one-on-one, which is where instead of like taking care of the whole, like my section of the floor and doing all my normal patient care tech duties, you sit with a patient who needs a little extra help, like maybe they're confused and pulling out IVs, so they'll assign someone to sit with that person for the whole shift. So for my 12-hour shift, I was assigned to sit with this person who was dealing with confusion and a lot of hallucinations, and yeah, it was a pretty interesting night. And yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh, poor butterfly.
It's probably too hot. I gave you a medium for the weight.
Oh, thank you.
We're just a little slim.
Yeah, oh no, you're okay, thank you. I know, it's so beautiful too. Oh, that's so sweet. There's a dead butterfly on the ground outside Dunkin', and the sweet Dunkin' lady, energy drink from last night, the sweet Dunkin' Donuts lady is gonna go bury it and give it a proper burial. Anyways, yeah, so my patient was hallucinating, was seeing a lot of crazy things, and then just checking my food here. I got a croissant and I got a chorizo and egg burrito. I'll eat one now and save one for later. Oh, that's very yellow. That's probably going to be really good though. Anyways, so my patient was hallucinating, seeing a lot of craziness, and seeing a lot of people. And I was just gently redirecting them when this person would try to pull out their IV, and they were venting to their hallucinations. And then they said, the fat ugly nurse, I'm not a nurse yet, but they're like, the fat ugly nurse won't leave me alone. And I was like, I said, hey, that's rude. And he goes, but is it untrue? Let's take a vote. And this patient's pointing at the hallucinations. And then the patient looks at me and goes, you're not going to like the results of the vote. I was like, oh no. And then the patient was like, that's okay. You could probably walk some of it off. Okay. I wasn't really like, my feelings weren't really hurt or anything. It was just so unexpected. But it was a good night. It's hard when you have patients who are going through things that you can't take care of. Patient's gonna be fine. It's a temporary situation, but just one of the many crazy little stories that you get when you're a one-on-one. So yummy. Good morning. My shift is over. I'm done at work. I was gonna get on here and talk at lunchtime, but I love my job, and our hospital, like most hospitals now, are pretty strict on their social media rules. So I don't even want to like record anything, like even if I'm off the clock, even in a general area at all, like at all in the hospital. So, but yeah, so I'm off of work. Last night was so good, crazy and busy as always, but you know, there's some like nights like last night where it was kind of frustrating, and then there were nights like tonight where it's like, wow, I really feel like I know I'm making a difference either way, but when people are really like thankful that you're there, it makes it so much better. But I am good. I'm done. I've got my Dunkin. Last night after being on here, I ate my chorizo burrito, half of it. It was pretty good, and I want to save the other half for Daniel to see if he would like it. Oh, also, I've got my decaf coffee as well. And then I had the sausage and cheese croissant, and I was going to only eat half of that too, so I could eat half and half of 2 sandwiches. But I ate the whole thing. It was good. Then I watched my boys, wrestle for a little bit at their wrestling practice. And that was a lot of fun. And then I went to work, and now I'm done with work. And that is life. And now I'm going to go home and sleep and then get ready for work again. It's hard working like 3 days in a row, but it's so nice to just get it all done at once. So yeah, time to go. So beautiful. West Virginia is so beautiful. I do sometimes miss living at the beach, and I do sometimes miss Wisconsin, but it's pretty awesome. Do you guys still have the grilled stuffed steak burritos?
We have the regular steak or cheese burritos.
Okay, can I get that as a medium meal with a Baja Blast? And then can I get a side of sour cream, please? Well, I hate to be like stereotypical, like 3rd day in a row work week exhaustion, but here I am. I'm like beat. Like, I'm so tired. I don't even think I'm gonna put any makeup on. I'm just, yeah. Gonna make sure that my face is clean. I woke up, like I fell asleep, like, well, I got home, and then I talked to Daniel and the kids for like a half an hour because I like this burst of energy. And then yeah, I went to bed and passed out till 4. Sorry. And then Daniel got me up, and then I took a long bath. Not a long bath, but I took a bath and a shower, and then Daniel made me an iced coffee, and I drank that and left and got Taco Bell. I know, fast food 2 days in a row is just so bad, but anyways, off to work. There we go. Just like that. Night 3 of 3 is done. I'm so happy. I could just cry. I actually literally felt like I was going to cry walking out. I don't know why. I'm just so tired. And it was a long night too. A lot of stuff went on in the hospital. A lot of stuff. And just very busy. Very odd set of people. I got a urinal thrown at me. It was empty though. So count your blessings. There was that. And then there was this super sweet lady. Oh my goodness. Look what she made. These little homemade crocheted washcloths. So not only did I get 1, but 2, 3, and 4. She was giving them to some of the people, the healthcare workers. And I did some extra things for her. And it wasn't really anything big, just I was just trying to make sure she was taken care of, and she like insisted I take more washcloths. I was like, please no. I'm like, you already have given me 2. I'm like, it's so sweet, save them for someone else. I just, just glad I could help you out. But she looked like hurt that I wasn't gonna take them, so I did take them. And I just thought that was so sweet, and it just totally made my night. So definitely made up for having a urinal being thrown at me. And then another patient's family brought in donuts, which was also very nice. But yeah, it was a very long night, stressful. Some things went on beyond our control. But we ended up the night with all of our patients alive and on their way to wellness, so you can't ask for any more than that. It was just a long night. Busy night, and I'm just so excited to be off for a couple days. So yeah, anyways, that's that. Let's go home.